Hi PolarByte fam. Today we are going to talk about how you can withdraw your money that is directly as a crypto but into Canadian dollars into your bank account. The first option that you will always have is just like having any centralized exchange, which could be like Simple or other exchanges which I keep suggesting you in my previous videos. But if you're not using any centralized exchange and if you want to withdraw your money directly into your bank account in Canadian dollars without having any centralized exchange, then you can simply have any DEX, or by that I would mean like having any wallet. Here I'm opening a wallet which is MetaMask, and you can also have Trust Wallet. So you can have any of the wallet which is just a wallet and not a centralized exchange. By that I mean wallets never ask for your identification. They never ask for your SIN number. They never ask for your KYC or anything. You can directly withdraw your income or any profits or any cryptocurrencies that you receive from any country, from any of your friends or family into your bank account. So here I'm not just solely talking about withdrawing your money into Canadian dollars. You can also withdraw into your US dollar if you hold a US dollars bank. So you can withdraw euros, US dollars, Australian dollars, Canadian dollars. So you got all the options. Even you can withdraw your pounds if you have this wallet. So currently I'm on the MetaMask wallet, and here you get option to withdraw your cryptocurrencies directly into your bank account. But before moving forward, please like this video and also subscribe to PolarByte channel. Here I keep bringing solutions for our crypto family of Canada who are suffering from the taxes, are suffering from the problems they're facing with the cryptocurrencies, because that's the actual reason that why no one is able to accept cryptocurrencies as a legal or as a tender or as a way to earn money or make profits and use that profit into your own life, like buying any or get your better lifestyle by buying your favorite car, or get any of your appliances, or buy your favorite, maybe your iPad or your 17 Pro Max, your iPhone. So you can buy anything if you sell cryptocurrencies here. But so I want to move forward with it. Before moving forward, I want to tell you one thing. Like most of the time when I withdraw my USDT, there is not always an option to withdraw USDT directly into your bank account. So the solution to this thing is that you can simply buy any cryptocurrencies or swap it with any cryptocurrencies. For example, if I have USDT, I would convert that into, let's say, like Ethereum. But for that, you got to make sure that you are on ERC20 blockchain. That means you need to have some Ethereum for the fees, which could be like 0.0001 or like it can be 2 zeros or 3 zeros or 4 zeros. So I want to show you practically that you cannot withdraw your USDT. For example, if you here I click sell crypto for cash, and here it shows me Canadian dollars. I selected here my country as Canada, Canadian dollars. For example, here that's what I want to show you. So here you see the in track option. That's not always available. For example, if I select USDT, it's gone. Here you see only Apple Pay, and Apple Pay, you know where it works. It works only in the United States. So if you are in the United States and you want to withdraw your USDT, you can use Apple Pay to withdraw your stable coins. That means USDC, USDT, any stable coin. But the other option for the Canadian people is to have any other coin, which could be BNB. You can withdraw your BNB into your bank account using your in-track. There are also options for debit or credit. So always I prefer in-track. In-track makes it pretty simple because here I get a chance to sell my cryptocurrencies, and also in my text message I receive the code, which is mostly the security question and to have a security answer. So I get a security answer as a code in my messages. So I want to show you again that there are very limited cryptocurrencies that you can withdraw here. For example, I want to withdraw my Uniswap. It do not show here. That simply means you can withdraw only limited number of coins. If I withdraw PancakeSwap, I won't be able to do that. Pancake, it's not there. It's not there. That simply means you need to have BNB or Ethereum or any stable coin. So last time I withdraw both of these, like I withdraw Binance coin and Ethereum. For example, if I have Binance coin, I will select like one BNB, and here I would select Intrack, and selecting Intrack, I would get the code here, and it will be fetching the code. For example, one BNB at the moment, it is equal to 1174 Canadian dollars and 70 cents. I will continue with Banksa. So here what Banksa you do is it's gonna use your information. So here you can see I'm already connected with Banksa, and you don't need to go anywhere else. You don't need to sign up on Banksa anywhere else. All the steps would be done just right here in your MetaMask wallet. And once again, I tried to withdraw it from Trust Wallet. It didn't work, but it worked with the MetaMask wallet. So here you will have like 2-3 options, like deposit. You're gonna deposit your cryptocurrencies here, and then it's gonna verify. And for verification, it won't really take long time after your first time is done. That means like the first time you have to give your identification here. I'm sorry guys, like you're gonna be thinking here like why it is a decentralized wallet and still it's asking for this, but it's a service. The Banksa is gonna help us to withdraw our cryptocurrencies into Canadian dollars in bank account, and that's possible only with the service of Banksa. And here Banksa surely needs our identification. And one more nice thing about Banksa is here you really don't need to have Canadian identification. If you belong to some other country, that means if you want to withdraw USDT, you need not to have an ID from US. If you want to withdraw Canadian dollar, you need not have Canadian identity to put on Banksa. You can put any of your identification, which could be from any country. So I won't be able to move forward from here, but I can just show you that you would just keep following the steps, and it will just simply deposit your cryptocurrencies here, and it will lead you to verification. And probably for verification again, it might ask for another code, so you will receive that. And also it will ask for your mobile number. Probably if you're Canadian, you have Canadian mobile number. That's what you're gonna put here, and after verification and all, it will just lead you to withdrawal. And you can throughout the process you can take the screenshots just to make sure that you are following the process, and also making sure that you have all the numbers. For example, like acknowledgement number or receipt number, you can keep taking screenshots. But after everything is done, you will receive the mail that your withdrawal is in process, because Banksa would receive your cryptocurrencies, and once the Banksa has your money, it's gonna use your money to be sold to someone else, and that person is gonna send you Canadian dollars. And it's very secure service, I would say. Like it's more secure than P2P that we use on centralized exchanges. Here, that's how you will get your Canadian dollars. And yeah, and the last step would be like you will receive mail. For example, you got like Nova Scotia Bank, or you got like maybe CIBC Bank. So you will receive a mail that you have got your money, and to deposit in your checking or your saving account, you need to give a security answer. And what you're gonna do here is that you will get security answer in your text message. You're gonna put that, and that's how you can simply withdraw your money. And that's exactly the same thing that we do whenever we interact money to send to our friends, or if our friends send to us. That's how it's gonna work. So that's it. That's how it's gonna work. And I'm sorry guys, like here even I found that there are very limited options. Like if you select here, there are very few options, which could be like Ethereum, USDT, BNB. So there are stable coins. Let's say like USDC. There is USDC, but again it needs Apple Pay. So for that reason, you need to have BNB, or you need to have like Ethereum. These are the only coins that you can have to withdraw here. But in future, if I find more options to withdraw other cryptocurrencies, I will let you know. But otherwise, for now, what you can do is just swap your cryptocurrencies. For example, if I have some let's say I got Uniswap, I'm gonna convert that into Ethereum. And if I swap that into it, so I will get some Ethereum, and that's what I can directly withdraw into my bank account. and it will be like 0.01. See, the change here is just like $1 here. From $52 it came down to $51 because of the fees and everything. But I will be able to withdraw this money into my bank account, and of course there will be fee. And also you remember that Canadian dollar is much cheaper as compared to USDT or US dollar, so that's the reason we get much more money and than what we see here. But also the fee here is sometimes like $20, which means 20 Canadian dollars or 30 Canadian dollars. It goes like that, but it's the only easy solution for you to use the wallet without using any centralized exchange and withdraw your money here. So that's it from my side today, and we're gonna stay connected, and I will keep delivering solutions for you for the cryptocurrencies, how to buy or sell cryptocurrencies in Canada if you have a Canadian bank account. And also our upcoming videos would be about how to save on taxes. So if you want such videos, just drop a comment below and I will get back to you. Thank you guys for watching this video, and please make sure that you subscribe to PolarByte channel, and bye bye.